Just going to finish off with some old school body striking now. So just strike the chest, in the ribs, the lats. So all I'm doing is using my momentum. I'm just pulling back my left shoulder to swing my right arm. And what you can do is you can actually meet this coming in force with opposing force to make it even harder. You can use a fist. It's deceptively powerful. Like, you can really wallop yourself, sort of thing. Like, really, you know, if you do it too hard, it's gonna hurt a lot. So, like, you might even hurt in your joint of your arm from the coming back if you're not used to it. But just go easy, just like think swaying. And just go easy. You can hit, or lift your arm and hit underneath. You can hit with a fist, and well, there's different ways to do it. You can even come up here with like a ridge hand, or your fingers, palm, just do the same sort of thing up on your neck. You can hit like that if you want, with the fist. You know, that sort of stuff on your shoulder. Down your arm. Backs of hands. Step away a bit more just so you can see sort of what my legs and stuff are doing, maybe. That might be a bit better. So yeah, you can even strike, like change it, come around in a windmill and strike. Screen keeps going dark. Anyway, so yeah, you can go around and strike, around that way and strike, and it actually gets all the blood to your fingers when you do it really fast. I'm just taking it easy because I haven't done it for a while. So open palm, back of fist, just drop it. Make sure you hit your palm, not your thumb, not the thumb muscle if you're not used to it, because the knuckles are going to hurt it. Alright, you can drop it from high to low and just drop it from here. So drop it if you want. Probably smack it in the backs of the hands like that, which will get them used to trees. There's trees around, but you can't see them. The knife hand part on the open palm. Just you can even swing it like this, get them to hit. I'm just playing with a bit of different stuff. That one's round. We can just almost like flick this one into it. Just palms. You can even come this way like it's like to strike. Back of fist. Strike your forearm. Your elbow into your hand. Come high like it's a strike if you want. You should be getting like redness. Should be getting like like a bit of redness, you know. That's all part of it. You can build up to using like your fist. Use your fist. That actually feels good, like real good. What else? You can strike like your forearm against the other one. You can even sort of end up doing this sort of stuff. Just hitting the forearm. What else? You can what we got? Trying to think. Tap the side of your neck, the back of your hand. You can even do it with a bit of a fist if you want. Again, that's deceptively strong. Another striking from out, turning the hands inwards into the body, and breathing out when you do that. So if you're on an in-breath, it's actually here, using the forearms to strike high, using it to strike all the sides, and you actually sink your body. You can end up just striking your body, you know, like doing all this sort of stuff too. You can really come out and you actually can like have your body out and then hit your body into that strike. As you get more advanced, I'd just start off just giving it a bit of a hit. Tense your muscles. Give it Doesn't have to be crazy tension, just a bit of, just holding, like if you breathe in, you just sort of flex your abs a little bit. And what this does too, you feel it all in your lumbar, your lower lumbar, or the muscles of your back, your lumbar. And it actually shakes them a little bit. It actually sort of loosens them up. And there's another way. Have the fingers together, sort of like that, and you can hit all around your back, because you're eventually going to be like, you can even strike out, strike. Strike that way. You could even just actually really smashing in the body like this. So whether it's like like in the Karate Kid, how he does the thing with the drum almost, or like Tarzan type, he beats his chest. But yeah, so you can really, once you can get doing circular moves, you can really get the whole forearm across the stomach. This is gonna get you more use to with your, like if you're doing sit-ups or whatever you're doing. But if you are sparring with people, and even if you're going to cop a hit in the street, like if you have someone that's conditioned, like they're going to be like tense anyway, and they're not going to feel it as much. And it's just toughens the body. You can really come right around to the extreme sides of your body. Again, just watch your fingers, because if you're not used to the muscles of the lats, if you have lats, no offense to anyone who doesn't really have fairly big muscles there, but these muscles can go pretty big and hard, sort of thing. And yeah, if you hit any muscle you got, if you hit it with your fingers and they're not used to hitting things, it could hurt. So, but anyway, you can do open palm. And again, watch your fingers, try to hit with your palm. Almost like if you're using nunchaku, or Kali sticks, or double weapons. It's kind of like that same. You can come from above on a diagonal. You can just come across. Same with most of the stuff that I do, like, even say with this tree, I could come in, or I could come from more above. Like if I'm in a defensive position here, I'm probably going to have this do something, and then, or from here, so you can come across the body, or you can bring something, well, it's still sort of across, but you could bring something across it on an angle more. So I can come that way. And come in. You got wrists, like I didn't touch on that either. Wrists. Just gently, and even the insides here, because they're pretty delicate. It's pretty delicate in there, but it all can get like used to getting striked or getting like having pressure on it, because like you can do a strike, like the wrist or whatever, where you can sort of press, do more of a like a press movement. That's kind of what I'm doing. You can just hit and bounce. You could just do this, but I'm sort of like, I'm doing that press. I'm pressing it in a lot of the time. Sometimes I'm just, that's still a bit of a press, but sometimes like this, I can just bounce. But yeah, and even these can just bounce. So that's like, if you're in close, you just drop the shoulder in, drop the forearm in, or the elbow. There's just a lot, so many different things you can do. Like the back fist, it's really more of like the forearm here on this tree. But yeah, it's just a few ideas, and hopefully it's stuff I've done before, but haven't really shown it for a long time. So hope people get some inspiration and ideas, and also like I don't actually use like the bone mending liniment or anything like that. I've never really felt that I've needed it. Just the hands and stuff have just toughened up, and I can just do what I do. I'm not really going beyond my means. I'm not like trying to hit this so hard that I'm gonna like, you know, smash bones. But it's like in a confrontation, it's not going to take a lot of a strike to the face, especially if you're striking objects that don't move much. So that's the other one too, I suppose, the sideways palm. Do some low sideways palms, even higher ones, because they're all working on wrist, like the wrist strength, and even the grasping stuff, like grasping, and then I'm sort of rolling and checking, striking, which is very sort of tiger claw stuff. And then so that can be a claw, or it can really just be a palm strike, like an open-handed palm strike. In my Roo style, I was working on sort of claws that are more, they're not like a classic tiger claw. They're more sort of open. So I've got that palm, but they can grab and rip. So yeah, just different stuff. But yeah, so because I like to be able to hit with this part. These are actually muscles. Like most people don't have muscles here along their palms. They have pads, but they're like, you get like corrugate, like literal muscles there if you work all that, especially striking. This sort of grabbing and, you know, this sort of stuff So checking low, check, strike. You know, it's all pretty it's all pretty straightforward. Sorry about that. Checking low, strike, come over top, strike in low. Yeah, elbow, elbow, elbow across. These are probably the nastiest ones, like on the smaller trees. This bone across here is like, you kind of want to really get doing some different stuff, get thinking outside the box. You are sort of pressing it on here, and this actually is gonna. I was doing this the other day, like on a bigger tree, and this sort of stuff, even like rolling around it using your wrist here. I think this is really going to help with stopping the elbows and stuff from being as sensitive. And you even, well, I really felt that then. It was like a deep bone nerve sort of, not a pain, just well, like if you smack your funny bone type thing. Around here, just getting that, you know, because I guess you're trying to desensitize. You know, it's like catch-22. Like, are you trying to deaden nerves? I've never like lost feeling like from doing this. I've lost a bit of feeling at one stage from doing like chin-ups, and just, I don't know, this finger was got a bit funny where I was losing sensitivity and not really sure. I mean, I was doing heaps of them. I don't know, metal on that spot. Maybe it was like a lot of my weight was on that finger. So yeah, like, anyway, I'm just sort of like rolling around this. It's really, as you just play with stuff, like just start playing with things, like even if it's movement, or if you're a boxer, or if you're a martial artist, or a kung fu person or karate guy and you've never done this sort of stuff, or I don't know, just have a play, see how it feels, because this does transfer. This transfers to hand-to-hand combat. It transfers to the boxing bag. It transfers to like real world strength, more strength. You start to get this crazy strength through your upper back and stuff, just from striking all the time, and just striking objects that don't move. Creating power from like a really short distance too, like just from here. That's a good one. That's really just pressing on that bone and that muscle there. It's actually like a massage, really, but it's still, it's a workout. Just trying. And then you can be rapping, doing this Roo stuff where, you know, I'm like grabbing and striking from here. Grab on, knee into like a sideways elbow. Got the horizontal elbow like in Budgie Tran, 8 extremities fist. The style of kung fu. It's in a lot of games. I've said this before. But you can get this elbow coming from here across as well. So if you're grabbing on here, grab and you just cut across with the elbow. You know, so many different things you can do, but just play with it. I mean, this is like, it's a good little exercise, but like, see here I'm just sort of wrapping, and even like hanging on, hanging on to it, just getting that here, pressing and pushing away. Just push that, pushing away from it, and sort of wrapping me wrist there too, just getting some gnarly sort of pressure on it. It's going to build different strength. You could do both. But yeah, just press, pushing away, you know. I don't know, I'm just playing with that now. I'm actually liking that. So here's one. I'm just, like I said, I'm just like pressing on the tree, coming up, just pushing away. And you can actually sort of just roll with it. Just get doing different things. So imagine I'm pressing on an opponent here, bang. Right, roll, elbow, whichever way, elbow, back fist. Pressing on like almost like Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragon with Uhara, and then like that. It's like that back fist, you know. I'm using the tree, and yeah, you just do. Literally just you could use the tree just to be conditioned in some different stuff, you know, just here. One thing I did notice when I first started doing this, and because I've had a bit of a break, yeah, like it'll probably come back, but I noticed the strength in my hands and actually the flexibility, like it was like 5 times fold, and even the backs of the hands from, I don't know, maybe the striking but yeah. So yeah, it's good stuff. Lots of different ways to practice. So you got the body, you got all like the body strike and stuff. You got the tree strike and stuff. You know, and you can always be like sparring, keep your guard up. You know, keep your guard up and use whatever. Use it like you're actually sparring an opponent. Like the tree's like a actual, you know, opponent. But yeah, just play with it, and I hope people get some inspiration from this. All right, cool. See you next time.